What's going on, good people? Come on in, get seated, get ready to be entertained. This is the Cowboys' final verdict, and I'm your host, Ronnie Judge. The Dallas Cowboys 2025 roster predictions. I want to discuss the Cowboys' offseason moves to include the trade for Joe Milton. Um, I want to grade this offseason. I want you guys to grade the offseason. Do you have a pet cat in this draft? I believe we're done in free agency until after the draft. I believe we're done pre-draft, which means we're going to have to go into this draft drafting for needs. We need a wide receiver 2. We need a running back 1. We still need a cornerback. We still need a D-line 1 tech. So grade this draft this offseason. I graded a C. It's probably a C plus, maybe a B minus with the addition of Joe Milton. I think he raised it quite a bit. But how do you feel? How do you feel about this offseason moves? Jerry Jones and staff have done well. My fear is that if we give them the flowers, if we give them the credit that, oh, look, Jerry Jones, great offseason moves. You're moving different. I've said they're moving different. I believe they're moving different. My fear is that if I give them the flowers, that they pull off the gas. They start to idle. I want you to put your foot on the gas. I want you to have a killer mentality. I want a team that wins. I'm tired of mediocrity. The way we do that is we go for the gusto. We get in the draft, we get who we want at the position we want. Go get your guy. The only way to mess this draft up, in my opinion, the only way to mess this draft up is to listen to the scouts and these values that they're placing on these players. And look, I'm not no NFL analyst. I'm not no scout. But I tell you what, if my team needs a running back, I go get a freaking running back. So you tell me you're going to get cute, and I'm not going to get a running back at 12, but I'm going to wait until 44. And what if there's a run on running backs? And the 3 running backs that you really wanted are gone when you pick at even 12. Or worse, they're all gone at 44 until you're way down to, R.J. Harvey's is probably the last running back that I like, and he can't take on the running back 1, I don't think, by himself. I think he needs to be running back by committee. I think a lot of these running backs need to have another running back with them, and that's okay. We've got the picks to do it. We got 10 picks. Let's use them wisely. Joe Milton's addition, the trade for Joe Milton, we gave up a 5th. We got a 7th. In reality, we gave up a 6th. You know what I mean? That's a win. He's got a cannon for an arm. He's got pocket awareness. He's shown improvement from his Tennessee college days to his time with the Patriots. He was able to receive the coaching, understand the playbook, and put on a good show with 22 of 27, 174 yards, 274, something like that, but 2 tutties. Man, the kid put on a decent show for a backup quarterback. Because sit him down on the bench, man. Let him go behind Dak Prescott for 2 years. Let him push Will Greer. Let Will Greer fight for his life in the training camp, right? Like these 2 kids, let him go at it. Will he challenge Dak Prescott? I don't see it this year. Could he possibly in the future? It's possible. It's very possible, right? Like Dak Prescott was a late round pick, and look, he pressed and pushed Romo. I don't think there's much difference, man. When you got a quality running back with or quarterback with these traits, these qualities that are measurables that Joe Milton has, man, win-win. So I think he raised the bar to a B for me for the offseason moves. But be ready for the fake news. Get ready for the fake controversy. Get ready for the ESPN and all those people to put out, controversy. Oh, there's a quarterback controversy in Dallas. Just stop. Dak Prescott is our franchise quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys and is for the foreseeable future. Yes, he's gotten hurt. Yes, he hasn't had playoff wins. Yes, he's struggled in games. But you've asked him to do more with less than any other quarterback in the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys have put Dak Prescott up in a position to be the bad guy. And get the man some weapons and watch him cook. I'm a firm believer that you give him some weapons and he can, then now you're going to hear everybody say, he's had weapons. Oh, he's had this. Look, let's stay in today. Like, I'm not talking about the 5 Super Bowl wins. I'm not talking about the Cowboys of the 70s, with Roger Staubach, and Preston Pearson. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys right here, 2025, roster building and our hopes and dreams of getting back to those days, those glory days, the dynasty days. Like, are we capable? We've always been capable. I believe our front office is held us back at times because they got other more important things to do. They got more important things in football. They're a marketing franchise that plays football on the side. That's been talked about. I believe it today. But I'm a loyal Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm one that's been there from the beginning, man. 1969 to now, I've watched it all. And I'm still here, rooting my team on. These scouts that are scouting these teams or scouting fantasy football leagues and doing all this stuff. I get value. I get draft capital. I understand that. Maybe not at a level that others do, and that's okay. But I can tell you as a fan, we need a wide receiver 2. We need a running back 1. We need a cornerback to fill Jay Lu's slot. And we need a defensive tackle 1 tech. Those are all things that we definitely need no matter what. And you're going to go in here and tell me that Alfred Collins is on. Well, we'll just slide back and see who he doesn't have a grade high enough for us to draft him here. The dude is a beast. Mike Green, every bit worth a 12 pick. But we need a running back 1 more than we need a defensive edge. We've got Marshawn Leland we picked last year. I get it. If Guyton can't get it, Nealon can't get it, we can move on from them. But let's give these kids a chance. I want to win. You're absolutely right. In order to win, you got to put points on the board. You got to stop your opponent. I get that too. Championships are won by defense. Games are won in the trenches. I understand that. But I'm here because weapons versus weapons. I don't care if you pick wide receiver in first round and running back second round, running back first round, wide receiver second round. But you've got to address those 2 spots in the first 2 because the talent drops off drastically. And I'm not okay with where our roster is right now going into the draft at running back 1 and wide receiver 2. I believe that we can keep our head above water on our defense, even with the cornerbacks we have. That's what I believe. Do we definitely need a cornerback? Yeah, Kalen Carson's, seatbelt. Will the game slow down for him? Will he get better? We need to start the mindset that what position or player makes this team better. What position makes us better? What position on this team do we need? Where can we find them in the draft? Who helps our team? Shotty said or on the bottom of his board, somebody said that on the bottom of his chalkboard in Shotty's office is, do you love football? I want players that love football, violent at the point of attack. Oh, excuse me. And want to play football for the Dallas Cowboys. If you don't want to play football, man, I don't know if I want you on my team. If you got great measurables, you're great in the weight room, you have all the measurables and all the skill sets necessary, but you don't want to play football. Like I see these guys that got measurables, but their film tape and their production, like Shamir Stewart. Like I don't know about y'all, that A&M kid, like measurables are off the chart. But 3 years, 5 sacks? I need a little bit more out of somebody on my team in the NFL than that. And if he's doing that in college against college teams, how do you think he's going to get better in the college, at the NFL level? No friends left, man. I'm not your friend as a Dallas Cowboys fan if you come in here and can't play football. So the jury's out on some of these things. I just want to know how you grade this offseason, how you think this lineup stacks up against previous lineups, how you think this coaching staff stacks up. Like, I believe in this coaching staff. I believe they can get some progress and some growth out of some of these young players. After all, that's what coaching's for. We got a linebacker whisper coach. Like, we've got some linebackers who've got some talent, man. He might be able to get it out of these kids. That's my great hope. But if not, man, we have an opportunity with 10 picks to get some things right. We absolutely must hit on the first 3 picks in this draft. And in order to do that, we need to go out and get somebody that can make the changes, right? Make Dak Prescott's life easier, make the offensive line life easier. You know, a running back that can hit the hole, a running back that can break tackles, a running back that's got vision, can do all those things for an offensive line. We need to get nasty in the right way, and that's what I'm looking for in this team, in this draft, in this offseason, in training camp coming up. The NFL draft is April 24th through the 26th. So we've got some time to think about it. You know, mock draft season. I love mock drafts. They're not really realistic to me. They're fun exercise. I love them because, man, I'm like, man, I got Tetra McMillan, Omari Hampton, and Alfred Collins. Bro, we're going to Golden Corral. We're going to feast on linebackers all year long. We're gonna run it down their throat. We're gonna smash them in the mouth, and we're going to collapse the middle on defense. You know what I mean? Like, that was my perfect mock draft. I tweeted it, right? I'm like, yeah, but is it realistic? I don't know, man. What I do know is we have the opportunity to change this team if we go about it in the right way, if the draft falls the right way, which it can and does. Vosh Lombardi says all the time that teams suck at drafting. Like, he coined that. I believe that too. And I believe the Dallas Cowboys suck at drafting too. Last 3 years anyway. So I don't know. Will McClay's job should be on the line. It should be. When you get 3 drafts 3 years in a row and you pick these guys, like, who was Schoonmaker? Oh, yeah, he's this great tight end and nobody even knew his name. Hope the kid improves. I hope the kid balls. I hope our tight end room is stellar this year, man. I miss the Jay Novacek. I miss the Jason Witten years, man. And I'm gonna miss Zach Martin, our guard. Definitely need to fill that hole. We got tackle positions in need. But in this draft, I just don't see a tackle that's worth even investing a first-round draft in this draft. There's some good ones out there, but, like, in the last 2-3 years, where would they draft at in those drafts? Just doesn't make sense to me. At some point, we're going to have to do that. I get it, because people hold on their tackles. You don't get a stellar tackle, and bringing back Tyron Smith. I don't know. Is that an option? Is he? Get him on a team-friendly deal, but, like, we need some help. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you know in the comments, what you think about it. Like, share, and subscribe. This has been fun for me. It's been a learning lesson for me, man. Twitter, there was bless Jay Tuck, man. He was on Twitter, man, and he was talking his talk, what he always does, man. And somebody came at him sideways and was like, you didn't do your work, and everybody that, man, Jay Tuck does the work. Jay Tuck puts the time in, and my shout out to you, Jay Tuck, man, for doing that. Mad respect for you, my brother. But why would you come at somebody like that? I believe that these scouts are misleading at times, right? Like I remember when Brian Broaddus and Jeff Kavanaugh were working together, and some of the things they would say about these players. I'm like, what? As a fan, I'm like, okay, I don't see that. You know what I mean? And are you getting paid? So you're saying certain things because you're getting paid. I think some of that gets skewed, right? Like, oh, the Dallas Cowboys, I can't tell the Dallas Cowboys that. Here in the content world, we get honest, we get raw, and we tell the truth. This is an informed fan base. Get ready. My shout out to Foots the King and Vosh Lombardi. They got on there and talked this morning, right? Like I follow both of them. I follow Okoye Media. I follow Jay Tuck. Boss Cowboys, man, has been flowers to you and some of the things you're doing. Law Nation, the GOAT, right? Like sitting at the table with Dak Prescott, rubbing elbows, man. Getting a hug from Shotty, man. Man, you just you fill my heart, warm my heart that like you came from nothing to where you're at today, man. You maybe not from nothing. Let me give you flowers, man. I respect you, Law Nation, right? And I love the work that you do, and I follow you, and I'm just trying to get better at this, and there's something in Cowboys Nation for every content creator, man. We're not in competition with each other. We're just out here doing our thing for our fans, right? Like if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, you met the right channel for a passionate Dallas Cowboy fan. I'm not a draft analyst. I'm not a news breaker like Cowboys fan talk, my man Rome, right? Like I've loved listening to him, right? Because he's so calm in demeanor, man, but yet he's passionate about fans of the Dallas Cowboy, and he shows me by example of what I want to be like, man. So mad respect to you, Rome, mad respect. And these guys that do all these film breakdowns, right, and analyze these players. I don't necessarily go by everybody, but like Vosh Lombardi and Brian Broaddus started breaking down Dane Brugler's top 50 list. We started the draft process early, man. I was in on it. I was like, okay, that's how you do it, right? Like you start looking at the top 50 list. Of course, it's changed. It's going to continue to change, but like, looking at these players that these scouts say, okay, these are top 50. I'm going to start looking at them, start watching, a little bit of film whenever I can get it, wherever I can get it, and see, hey, what are they seeing? Do I see it? My eyes don't lie to me either. I got glasses on, but by God, I can see. I know if a man's playing football. I know if a man's playing football. You can best believe that. I've been watching football for a long time. And I ain't, my son's a coach, man, so, I get insight from the coaching perspective, and he's young, so he comes up with some dynamic ideas and plans, and some of the things he's learned and taught me, and so I got that going on. But like, I am no coach, I am no analyst. I'm just a true, die-hard, passionate fan about Dallas Cowboy winning. And if you are that, you've met the right channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow this channel, man. I'll bring you more content as often as I can. Things are changing, right? So, like, I get on here as fast as I can. But like, share, and subscribe, man. This is my passion. This is my therapy. I enjoy this, but it don't pay my bills. I don't have any sponsors. I don't have a big following yet. I haven't even went live yet because, I'm building my channel right now. I'm not monetized. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm not in this to make money. I'm in this to just talk about my Dallas Cowboys and be passionate about it, get some feedback on it, talk to others about it who feel and think and do the same thing I do. I bleed blue and silver, man. My heart beats for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't have bad weeks or months when they lose. I just have a bad attitude for a little bit. But I sleep like a baby when they win. That's still true, man. So if you're if you're a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan and you want to have some content, you want to have some interaction with the Dallas Cowboy fan, you met the right channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace and love.